Hi everyone and welcome back to some more Civilization 5. So, let's continue where we left off. We'll be going after more cities, but first let's repair back to full. I'm thinking we should take Corinth, actually. That seems like a pretty good city right there. And it has more resources. That's probably what we'll do. But first, let's repair. There's no huge rush. We might as well repair everything back to full. If I really wanted to, I could also attack Sparta from the south. That is a possibility. Maybe we should do that. To pressure Alexander a little bit more. The only problem is that Sweden is blocking a lot of tiles with their units. So it wouldn't be that easy going through Swedish territory. It would probably be more annoying than it's worth. Yeah, we'll just stick to attacking the coastal city for now. Alright, next. I hope we got some uranium. That's the last strategic resource. The only strategic resource I have a lot of is oil, really. And I only really have this much oil, because we took it from Pocatello. There's just one single source on my continent and one coastal source. That's 7 oil total, near our starting island. I didn't really have a chance to get these. Well, anyway, we'll find out. Meanwhile, can we build some more villages somewhere? Probably not worth it, because we would lose quite a lot of food. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. Oh, we can build one village over here, on the desert. It won't be amazing, but better than nothing, I suppose. Might as well do it. It's not like our workers have anything better to do. They don't. So, while we wait for our cruisers to heal back to full, we might as well attack some ground units. For experience, if nothing else. So, that is what we'll do. Okay, and one more cruiser. Here you go. I'm pretty sure that land ship is down. I'm not even going to check. Yeah, it's down. So, anything else? Yes, you repair back to full. I'm glad we can repair outside of our territory. Getting the treasure fleet promotion was so important for this game. +1 population in Samsun. Yeah, the factory is almost done and the research lab is coming after. Alright, next. Oh, and I think we're about to get another great scientist. What do you want? You want our vote. And he's willing to sell us silk. Okay, interesting. Open door Antwerp. Oh, he wants to repeal this one. I mean, I don't really care about Antwerp. I'll take your silk, thanks. Acceptable. Because, you know, clearly we need more happiness, right? Speaking of happiness, we should probably annex Temoag by now. Indonesia entered information era, alright. How many techs does he have? 63. And we got 60. Okay. China has 65. Anyway, let's annex Temoag, shall we? I'd like to have direct control. Alright, done. And we'll queue up a few things. First of all, courthouse. And then we'll see. Yeah, get the courthouse first. Maybe barracks, that's only 1 turn. And monument, that's also 1 turn. Walls, 1 turn. In fact, walls should probably be first. You know, just in case. 1 more farm. Alright. And a village. So, any more units we can kill? Oh yeah, actually, quite a few. Let's maybe wait for them to move towards us. That seems like a better plan right now. Or we can move in 1 tile, attack, and then move out. Especially with this guy. Here, enjoy. Okay, let them come to us. We can actually attack the riflemen. That's a lot of units, alright. Hey, thanks for the experience. And for faith. Speaking of faith. Great scientist. We can buy one right now. Let's do it then. Or do we have to wait a few more turns? Do we have to wait? No, we don't. 19,000 for the next one. Yeah, I don't think we'll be buying any more scientists for faith. That seems unlikely. We also got a spy to assign. Where can we send him? We could try to send one to China, but that seems a little bit risky. Probably too risky. I don't want to ruin my relations with China all that much. We could use him as a diplomat, however. That's not a bad idea, actually. 530 tourism for China. Yeah, that's a lot of tourism. And Sweden still needs to adopt an ideology. I'm curious to see what they will go for. I would really like to see that. Hopefully autocracy. If they don't go for autocracy, there's a pretty good chance we'll end up fighting each other. Anyway, let's use this guy as a diplomat in Beijing. Next. Oh yeah, worker. Where are you going anyway? Actually, maybe we should send him with our fleet. Yeah, let's send him. And I think we should still send a couple of units. Yeah. We'll need them. If we take Corinth. I don't see why we wouldn't. Shouldn't be too hard with that many cruisers. What do you want? You want peace? I'm not interested. Unless you're willing to give me a city. He probably isn't. Yeah, obviously not. But hey, it's worth checking, right? What's his smallest city? Yeah, he won't give us any. Alright, never mind then. I want Corinth. I want one city from him. You want my oil? No, sorry buddy. I kind of need my oil. No longer friends with the city-state, okay. Indonesia, 499. Seriously? Alright. So, what do you want to vote for? Probably for our own proposal. Okay. At least that won't upset anyone other than Greece. Let's pop the scientist. And queue up a tech. What should we go for? Let's have a look. The important part are the techs we can get after. So if we go for rocketry, we can grab nuclear fission. If we go for refrigeration, we can grab computers. What's this one there? Requires completion of rationalism, yeah, we got that. Receive a free research lab in the city, provides 2 additional spies and levels up all your existing spies. Also provides 15% reduction in enemy spy effectiveness in all cities. I like that. But that's a lot of hammers, almost 5,000. Still, I think it's better if we go for refrigeration and then computers, because we are going to need carriers. So, yeah. That's the plan. Hopefully we'll have some uranium. Let's find out! No notification. Well, looks like we got none inside our territory. That's highly unfortunate. There's literally not a single source on our home island. Yep, not a single source. At least that means China doesn't have it either. Okay, who has it then? There's one over here. So Indonesia has some. And yeah, looks like Indonesia has like most of it. Oh, Corinth has 4. Hey, that's yet another reason to take Corinth. Now we are definitely taking that city. No question about it. Is that the only source Greece has? Looks that way. Does Sweden have uranium? I'm not seeing any. Okay, that's convenient. If we end up fighting him. So, Corinth is our next target. It's decided. Let's move. Looks like we'll need to move ourselves. They won't come to us. Alright, that's fine. Let's move in that case. Just move a little closer and we'll attack with everything on the next turn. What's this? Worker, yep, keep moving. Almost everything is repaired. Just 2 more cruisers waiting in the back. Alright then. Not much we can do with the worker here. I don't think I want any more villages. We would lose too much food, I think. Yeah, too many tiles with adjacency bonuses. We got a new tank. How about we send one of these tanks to Corinth or something? Or maybe both? Yeah, let's just send both. I don't think we need them over here. Probably not. We don't really need the Admiral either. We could pop the Admiral for some luxuries, but we don't really need them. So we'll move him to Vancouver. Alright, let's go. +1 population, good. Courthouse will be done in 2 turns. Next. This has been quite a fun game, I have to say. And it's still interesting in the late game. It was interesting in the early game, in the mid game, and there's still a lot going on. I don't even care how exactly the game is going to end. It's been a lot of fun just playing through it. And for me, that's the biggest recommendation a mod can get. Anyway, let's get rid of these guys. One more. Okay, that will do for now. Maybe back up a tile. The last cruiser is out of range. We need 1 more turn to repair these 2. Oh, and we can propose something. What happened with the vote? Did it all pass? Florence failed. Riga passed and Antwerp passed. Okay then, so we don't have to be at war with Riga anymore. We are friendly instead. Mosonkani ran out of construction queue. Should we just build a research lab? Possibly. You know what we should build? A Manhattan project, although we should work on happiness a little bit. Let's see, what can we get to improve the poverty situation? Probably hospital. That will reduce poverty. How about we rush the hospital a bit? That will save us 5 turns of construction. We are making 514 gold per turn. How's our corporation doing? Let's see. Offices and franchises. Okay, we got 4 offices. And we got a few franchises. We are doing okay, I think. So, what do we want to propose? Good question. Let's have a look. We could sanction someone, but I don't think I care enough about that. Global liberation. No. Cold War. What does that do? While this resolution is active, players may only make trade routes with civilizations that follow the same ideology, or with allied city-states. Furthermore, influence levels with allied city-states do not decline. And everyone would be grateful for that, really? Well, that would ruin all our trade routes with China, so I don't really want that, to be honest. Spaceflight regulations. Oh, what about United Nations? Begins the United Nations project, blah blah blah. What are the rewards? Gold. United Nations wonder appears in your capital. Earn 10 influence with all city-states you have met when you expand a great person. Receive an additional delegate in the World Congress. Triggers a golden age as well as the United Nations special session in the World Congress. Silver. Receive an immediate boost of 25 influence with city-states. Oh, so it's mostly about city-states. Never mind then. What about spaceflight regulations? Spaceflight regulations control the proliferation of modern ballistic technology, blah blah blah. As long as this resolution is active, all players will suffer a global minus 25% production penalty for spaceship parts, plus 25% gold purchase costs for spaceship parts, and plus 25% faith costs for engineers. Interesting. China would be angry. Well, so we know what China is going for. The spaceship. Scholars in residence. Yeah, I'm not sure what we should go for here. Can we repeal something that would benefit us? Not without making people angry. So what the heck do we do here? I don't want a Cold War, that's for sure. We could decolonize someone, like Alexander, because why not? China would be grateful. Yeah, you know what, maybe we should do that. Are there any alternatives? Not really, to be honest. Alright, let's decolonize Greece, because why the heck not? We'll do it because we can. Good enough reason. And we'll get a small boost with China. Influence shift. Our culture is no longer familiar to Sweden, really? Okay. We're not really working on tourism actively, but I suppose it would be nice to get some more. Right, caravan. Where can we send you? Some city without a franchise, perhaps? Let's see. Plus 60 culture from all of these cities. Off you go then. So, anything else? Or are we done here? Yeah, repair back to full. Looks like we're done here. So, trader seeds spread to Beijing, very nice. So this increases the value of all our corporate offices. Which means we want to do this as much as possible. It's funny how we managed to spread it to their capital. I didn't really expect that. Indonesian coup is Sidon failed, alright. We got a unit. That's from Sidon, isn't it? I think so. Our deal with Morocco ended.
تحياتي.
Citrus, and what can we sell him?
كيفاش؟
Not incense. Okay. We could sell our vote. I would be voting for this anyway. Wait, what were the other proposals? World religion, sanction Greece. Do you want to pay him for citrus? Because I'm not selling him my resources. I guess we could give him some paper. And we'll keep our votes, or will we? Nah, sell the vote, and we'll get some gold from him. There, a bit of a weird deal, but whatever works. Accuracy 3. And we might as well send this guy to Corinth. Yup. Also, we should upgrade our units. That sounds like a good idea. We can afford it. Wait, what? Oh, Greece sent frigates, really? Okay. That's slightly unexpected. But alright. We do have one ship over here, the corvette. What are we missing for the upgrade? Oh, coal. Can we buy coal from someone? Anyone? Just one coal?
今天怎么样？
I think Indonesia had some...
Baguio.
No, he has aluminum. Sweden? Who has coal? Morocco?
تحياتي.
I don't think anyone has coal for sale.
كيفاش؟
Well, that's disappointing. I guess we'll just send the corvette. And yeah, we are at war with Florence. Might want to be careful about that. How about we just grab another cruiser? Or we could grab a bomber. How about we grab a bomber in our highest production city? Which is this one. After the research lab. So, let's keep moving, shall we? We still got a lot to do. Here, down you go. I think they are trying to get away. Yep, that seems to be the case. You're not going anywhere, sorry. Yeah, they are trying to get away. We can take one more shot. I think. Yep, one more. That's quite a few ships. But it's not going to help him. More cruisers. Let's go, people. There's work to do. We'll keep the corvette here, just in case. Actually, hold on, let's send it to Bursa. I like that idea. I don't want anything funny happening over there. He might pillage our fishing boats. Should probably keep an eye on that. But if he does, we'll just buy workboat for what, 90 gold? Yep, that's what we'll do. Yeah, he's sending more apparently. Maybe he thinks he can actually achieve something. How cute. No idea what he's trying to do here. But it's not working, I'll put it that way. Let's see, can we attack that guy with cavalry? Yep. Down he goes. So, back to Greece. That's the most important part right now. I want that uranium. And we are getting it. It's just a question of how many turns it will take. But it will be ours. Oh, that was a bit close on that corvette. It's not going to help you, buddy. You are going down. These are both going down. There we go. Good job. Did we sink everything in the area? Seems like it. Alright, onwards. To Corinth. No, I don't want to move the worker. Not sure which one that was. Oh, hi. Right, that's a little bit too close to Florence for my taste. One more turn to finish the research lab. And Vancouver needs new production. Vancouver is a little bit low on production, only 57 hammers. I think that's our lowest production city at this point. We should work on that a little bit. And maybe move these guys. 69.6, that's a little bit better. I can live with that. So, are we there yet? More promotions. Over 1000 for this one? I think I'll pass. Okay, the light tank will go west. No, I don't want to declare war on Morocco. Why would I want to do that? That's just silly. 54 population in Athens. What's the biggest city right now? Is it Athens, actually? No, that's Marrakesh. Athens is second. Jakarta is third. We got a great merchant. Yeah, I think we'll use him for the tile improvement. Oh, down here. Alright, here's a nice tile to use him on. There you go. Very nice. 8 food, 2 hammers, and 7 gold. Back to Greece. He still has one more frigate at least. Probably a few more around Corinth. I guess we'll find out. Oh, and one more near Hanoi. I don't really care about that. Right now I care about Corinth. That's our #1 target. So let's keep moving. Is he at war with anyone else other than us? Yes, with China and with Pocatello. But not with Indonesia, so we should be fine. No one is going to ninja the city. Alright, we can get started on the next turn. And we got some land units coming to help. Just avoid these land units. And back up with the corvette. We can repair outside of our territory, so we'll just back up. Out of the way. He can stay up here and repair. Alright, and move away from Florence. That sounds like a good idea. 4 turns to get that bomber. He will take care of these ships. We will need a carrier to move that bomber around, however. Our home island is too far away to rebase directly to Vancouver. Anyone else? What do you want? No, I'm not interested. Sorry, buddy. I have a different plan. You'll find out what it is soon enough. Embassy for cotton. That's not exactly a good deal right there. He doesn't have anything to give us, so no, thanks. Election rigged. Yeah, we are in the negatives now. That's annoying. But I suppose it happens. Hey, where do you think you're going? These 2 ships are really getting on my nerves by now. Yeah, they are. We'll take care of them as soon as we get that bomber. But hopefully the machine gun will be able to kill them too. So, Greece. We got one more corvette to take care of, and we can then get started on Corinth. He's probably going to get more ships to defend himself, but that's okay. Not exactly a problem. Alright, let's get started. Shouldn't take too long. We're just going to need at least one melee ship. Probably this guy. We got the worker. In case we'll need one. Just stay away from the other city. We don't want to take bombardment from 2 different cities at the same time. Best to avoid that. Looks like that's it. Move slightly to the west. Alright, looks good. He doesn't stand a chance, I don't think so. Back to Ankara with you. Oh yeah, we finished the farm. What else do we need around here? Another farm over here? Works for me. And we got a new policy. So we can pick up a level 2 tenet from autocracy. Let's have a look. What are the actual options? Lightning Warfare. +3 movement for great generals, armor and gun units gain +15% attack, +1 movement, and ignore enemy zone of control. Okay. Police state. +3 local happiness from every courthouse and +1 happiness from police stations. Build courthouses in half the usual time. That one is nice. Reduces unit gold maintenance costs by 33%. Okay. Quantity of strategic resources produced is increased by 100%. Plus 10 to all yields in the capital. Okay? I mean, this one isn't too bad. However, we don't really have a single source of resources like uranium, for example. I'm not sure just how useful this would be. We will take uranium, hopefully, but right now I'm leaning towards police state. Happiness isn't a big problem right now, but it likely still will be in the future. Then we got Total War, plus 25% production when building military units, and workers construct improvements 25% more quickly. Okay. And corporate franchises count double in the cities of civilizations you are at least popular with. Does not count against global what? Yeah, I can't see. Okay, thanks for that. So I'm leaning towards police state right now. Because happiness might still be an issue. If we get more ideology pressure, not to mention we'll get a penalty for taking Corinth, I still want to take Athens. So I think that's what we should go for. But I'm going to decide that at the start of the next episode. Thanks for watching this one, and I'll see you next time.